Welcome back to the channel, and thank you for your interest in all things leadership. In today's video, we're exploring the concept of power as used in leadership. We'll dive into the 6 bases of power, including the later addition of the power of information, and discuss how these power bases can influence leadership effectiveness. According to their 1959 study, John R.P. French and Bertram Raven defined power as the ability to influence outcomes and behavior. In leadership, power comes in various forms, each offering unique advantages and challenges. French and Raven first identified 5 bases of power, but we've expanded this to include the power of information after Raven's 1965 edition of the concept. Each type of power, legitimate, referent, expert, coercive, reward, and informational, offers different pathways for leaders to influence their teams. Legitimate power is derived from holding a formal position or role within an organization, giving the holder authority to make decisions and direct others. An example of legitimate power might be the person sitting in a key organizational position, like a military commander, fire or police chief, a CEO, or anyone holding a position that has formal authority. Remember, legitimate power, the authority that comes with the position, and the ability to influence are not the same. Referent power is based on personal traits, charisma, or relationships that make others want to follow or emulate the individual. An example of referent power might be a team leader who is well-liked and respected by their team members. Their power comes from their personal traits and relationships with their team members. They motivate others to follow their lead based on admiration and respect. Expert power comes from possessing specialized knowledge, skills, or expertise that others find necessary or valuable. An example of expert power might be a software developer with advanced coding skills in a tech company. In this example, their specialized knowledge is crucial for the development of new products and problem-solving within the team. Coercive power involves the ability to enforce compliance through fear, threats, or punishment, while reward power allows one to provide incentives or rewards that influence others' behaviors and decisions. An example of coercive power might be a supervisor who controls the work schedule and uses threats of assigning undesirable shifts to ensure compliance and punctuality from their team members. Conversely, an example of reward power might be a project manager who offers extra days off, bonuses, or other incentives to team members who exceed project goals or deadlines. For obvious reasons, there are pros and cons to both coercive and reward power. Lastly, informational power is gained by controlling access to and dissemination of important or exclusive information, thereby influencing others through the knowledge one can provide or withhold. An example of informational power might be a consultant hired to improve company processes. In this example, this person wields informational power by possessing and controlling access to specialized knowledge or strategies that the company needs to improve efficiency or profitability. Another all-too-common example of informational power, seen in many organizations today, is knowledge hoarding, or the belief by insecure individuals that certain knowledge should not be shared amongst the team for fear of some loss of internal competitive advantage. Understanding power is essential for effective leadership. The effective use of power influences decision-making. The use of power can either strengthen or weaken a team's cohesion and performance. Used incorrectly, power can have disastrous, even toxic consequences for organizational cultures. Ethical leaders use power not just to achieve goals, but to do so in a way that empowers and respects others. Avoiding the abuse of power and focusing on transparency and empowerment is vitally important in organizational leadership. By understanding and appropriately utilizing power, leaders can guide their teams more effectively and create a positive organizational culture. Potential benefits include ease of recruiting, increased talent retention, increased job satisfaction, reduced burnout, and decreased turnover and sick time utilization. With all this in mind, reflect on how power is used in your organization and what you can do to ensure a healthy organizational culture. Thanks for watching. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and share it with your friends and colleagues. Subscribe for more insights on leadership in future videos. Here are the references consulted in making this video.